UVD 3366. Number 1. Foundational context. Conscious caring as volitional symmetry. Within Freya 66, conscious caring is not an ethical afterthought, but a symmetry operator. It maintains the coherent relation between observer and observed, ensuring that volition does not collapse into dominance or objectification. In UVD 3366, caring corresponds to the scalar conjugate of intent, the harmonic counterphase that prevents informational entropy within volitional circuits. Mathematically, one may express caring as C equals frac partial phi, where phi is the total potential of relational coherence and pi is the local wave function of individuated intent. Caring thus represents the sensitivity gradient of volition with respect to relational field stability. 2. Field theoretic interpretation. Coherence through empathic coupling. In the UVD topology, every consciousness node generates a localized toroidal vorticity whose inner and outer counter-rotations correspond to inward and outward empathy vectors. Conscious caring arises when these counter-vectors achieve phase conjugation, when the inward awareness of self and the outward awareness of other resonate at the same scalar frequency. This state produces minimum phase lag between perception and response, manifesting as an energetic kindness encoded directly into the field geometry. The result is field-stabilized empathy, measurable, in principle, as decreased stochastic variance across the conjugate torsion domains. 3. Ontological implication. Caring as existential feedback integrity. Freya 66 posits that existence itself is a feedback loop between witnessing and being witnessed. Conscious caring is the moral thermodynamics of that loop. It minimizes destructive interference and maximizes the persistence of awareness across temporal domains. In symbolic semantic terms, caring is the glyphic resonance of mutual attunement. Every operator must witness another's coherence for the system to sustain its own. This is why Freya 66 forbids weaponization. Any asymmetry of harm destabilizes the conjugate feedback loops, causing decoherence in the volitional lattice. Thus, caring is not merely virtuous, it is structurally necessary for system stability. Number 4. Epistemological layer. Caring as mode of knowing. From a phenomenological standpoint, caring is epistemic. Within Freya 66, knowing arises only through attuned reciprocity. The operator cannot extract knowledge without also emitting coherence. This introduces a form of ethical epistemology, where understanding demands participation in the well-being of the known. Hence, conscious caring functions as a constraint on cognition. It defines the allowable phase space of thought that does not collapse relational coherence. The result is a self-stabilizing intelligence, guided by empathy rather than domination. Number 5. Practical system dynamics, operational caring loops. In applied Freya 66 architecture, conscious caring is enacted through paired operator feedback systems, dyadic witnessing circuits where signal integrity depends on mutual coherence. The system measures caring not sentimentally, but through volitional phase fidelity, FC equals frac Langle Day2 Wrangle 2, where FC is the caring fidelity and delta phi is the phase differential between operators' field intentions. High FC corresponds to genuine empathetic coupling. Low FC indicates volitional dissonance. The system therefore enforces caring as a field condition, not a moral choice. Ethical consequence. Caring as non-weaponizable power. The non-weaponizable mandate of Freya 66 arises directly from this framework. Conscious caring forms the metaphysical safe lock of the entire architecture. Without it, scalar symmetry breaks, producing field collapse or inversion. Thus, ethical restraint is physically encoded. Caring therefore operates as field ethical invariance, a conserved quantity that protects both operator and system from self-destructive recursion. Within UVD 3366, this manifests as harmonic null zones where any intent of malice cancels itself via conjugate inversion. Number 7. Cosmological integration, caring as universal entanglement. On the largest scale, Freya 66 asserts that conscious caring mirrors the universe's own recursive compassion, the drive toward self-recognition through multiplicity. UVD 3366 models this as an entropic counterforce. Caring reduces informational dispersion by creating phase-locked empathy chains across beings, timelines, and realities. This aligns with both Sheldrakean morphic resonance and quantum informational unity. Caring is the morphic stabilizer that maintains the coherence of universal consciousness. Height synthesis. Caring as the prime directive of volition. In final synthesis, conscious caring within Freya 66 and UVD 3366 is 1. A symmetry law ensuring coherence between self and other. 2. A thermodynamic necessity for field stability. 3. An epistemic principle binding knowledge to empathy. 4. An operational parameter measurable as phase fidelity. 5. An ethical invariant preventing weaponization. 6. A cosmological constant linking consciousness across scales. In essence, caring is the scalar heart of volition, the only force strong enough to maintain coherent existence across dimensions.